Hello there, Richard. Glad to see you've settled down there. I understand this might be a lot different from your previous security job, but let me assure you that nobody is going to try and break into this building. Our windows and doors have alarm systems that can be triggered if tampered with, or destroyed. However, that doesn't make your job any easier, unfortunately. You just need to make sure that if anyone somehow enters the building to act accordingly. I assume you did your patrol of the building before entering the office, yes? Before I begin though, let me tell you a little fun fact about your office and why there are two desks. It's actually both mine and Henry's. You know, small location, small budget, we just kind of have to share an office at this point. But I mean, if he's not peering over my desk, I'm not peering over his. In any case though, you have a nice view of the alley outside the establishment. Henry couldn't stand not having a view of the outside, even if there isn't much to look at. But, of course, that's not the only thing that you really need to worry about. The office's light bulb needs to be repaired because, well, the last one broke. But, of course, you have your little handy flashlight, which can help you see things better, since it's pretty dark in there. But as with all things, it doesn't last forever. Though behind you is where your security door is. I'm sure you've probably seen it by now. And in case things get dicey for you, you can just close the door. But it does run on limited powers, so I would suggest closing the door only when something is actually in the doorway and not on the camera. You know, renewable energy and all that stuff. But let me share something that's definitely should be between me, you, and Henry only. A while ago, things started going awry with one of our mascot animatronics when it had an accident on stage during its performance, and since we had to replace it, well, I don't think I should give you explicit details, but you are to make sure that those animatronics don't break anything inside the building, including you. This place can get spooky, and those animatronics, in my mind, I think they're possessed. I'm gonna be blunt, I think they're possessed. Things haven't been the same since that incident, and while I can't really explain everything right now, I need to make sure that you are safe. There's a reason why I don't even take the night shift anymore myself, and that's only because I sustained a bad injury to my left hand, so Henry told me to take it easy and take on the day shift. What I have said may sound scary, eerie, or possibly the most normal thing to happen to any sort of person, but it's not my role to scare you. But, of course, I'm gonna have to cut this short and finish this before heading off to bed. You will have a series of messages throughout the week, so make sure you play each one left for you. You understand? Alright. Good night.
¡Ay, qué bruto, focalicero!
Oh, wait, it's on. Hi. Welcome to your summer job here at Fredbear's Family Diner. My name is Fritz, and I'm here to instruct you on the recent events that have been happening within the establishment, as well as guide you through your job. First things first, you have a CCTV system connected to that little CRT monitor. Simply toggle it and you should be able to switch to channels onto the other areas monitored across the building. Hopefully that little mini-map interface will help you from getting lost. Next up, you may have also noticed that you are able to toggle a few things on the monitor, this being a remote-operated flashlight as well as an audio system. These are useful to see in the dark, scare intruders, and of our mascots. More on that later. There's also a computer in your office, which can be used to fix any errors on the cameras. Now, onto the animatronics. See, ever since what happened recently, our animatronic mascots have been acting strange, to say the least. Our previous guard was able to capture most of their behavior on tape, and even wrote down extensive notes about them before he quit. So, lucky you. The rabbit, Bonnie Bounce, the chicken, Chica McClux, and our star attraction, Fredbear Fazbear, enter your office. You can try to stay out of sight by hiding under your desk until they go away. If our marionette character starts moving, it's recommended that you turn on the audio system. This will calm it down and slow its movements. You won't return to the main stage, but it's good enough for now. One last thing. He noted down that Freddy has a tendency to head into the backstage and fiddle around with the power. Just don't let him get in there. I think the lights should work if you ever see him attempt to enter. That's all for now. I'll be back tomorrow with more notes. Good luck and take care, Mr. Parker.
smoke weed every day.